I'm Diane Boyd. I'm the director of the Video Center. And you have a host of people working together today to consider how to flip your course. This is Kathy McClellan. She's the manager of the Instructional Multimedia Group, which is the Canvas powerhouse. If you have questions about Canvas, you can go there and work with her and Brandon, or learn something about it today. This is Paul Springfield, and roll into it. So we're all here to help you today, and we have one other presenter who's joining us. So while they're working on that, I want to talk about operational definition of flipping. That's a lot of educational professionals now are using that term, flipping the classroom. And if you have some ideas about it, let me know what they are. When someone says flip the classroom, what do you think?
Continual operations in a different format.
Right, so the traditional style is everyone comes to one place, there's a lecture delivered, students go away, allegedly read or do some kind of homework, come back and repeat, right? So in flipping, you actually have the content delivery outside of the face-to-face time, and you work together in class on problems or exercises. So we'll get to that full flipping at the end of our time together today. But initially, if the campus is closed for any reason unexpectedly, it's like a forced flip. You're going to have to do everything outside of face-to-face time anyway. So what we're going to do today, our goals for today, are to consider those options from easiest to do to a little bit more technical, and have you think about the courses you're teaching so you can plan how you might flip them.
But welcome!
What? Yay! This is Betsy Gilbertson, our instructional designer. Betsy, I've just gone over an operational definition of flipping. Do you want to say anything about the tool you're using and then come on up here with us?
Yes, absolutely. So what I'm using right now is called the Big Blue Button. It's listed as the conference tool inside Canvas. And what it does is allows me to have a live web conference with you guys, anyone who can hop on inside Canvas. So it's protected. It allows me to just talk to anyone that's a student in the course. It's not open to the community. And it allows me to do this live, real time. So we can go with, hey, sorry, class was canceled today. Or I can have live sessions with students that are in distance. Anything that happens, I can do live. And the nice thing is, it's inside Canvas. So you don't have to go find a third-party software to do that. So I'm downstairs in my office, and I'm just talking to you from here, but I could be anywhere. I could be at a conference. I could be stuck in a snowstorm somewhere. I could be sick. I wouldn't have to expose anybody, and I can just catch up with you guys that way. So that's one of your options that we have for being able to reach students quickly. So anyway,
Audio only.
I'll be right up.
Can it be audio only? Yes, it can. Yeah, great. We'll see you in a second. Good. So Betsy will join us in a second. We talked about our goals, but just take a look at them. And then I'm going to ask you to write for 5 minutes. So does everybody have a piece of paper and a pen? Okay, so here's the scenario. We tried to draw from current news, and it is a little crazy. I don't know that we would close campus, but this is the scenario. Measles is upon us, and it's so virulent, the attack, that we need to close until it's proven everyone's records are checked and or they go and get vaccinated. So it's an estimated 3-class day closure, right? That's the scenario. So for 5 minutes, think about a course you're teaching now or a group of people that you work with. Think about a particular assignment. What are your just brief and broad ideas for flipping that assignment? So it's Tuesday, a 3-day class closure probably means you'll miss 1, maybe 2 class days. Think about a particular assignment and then write for 5 minutes about how you might flip that. Just any general idea. Think about what you do in the class with the assignment, with the class time. Hey! And then write for 5 minutes about how you might flip it. Okay. So in our original plan, we had people pair up to talk about their ideas, but it might work better for us to work in triads. May I invite you to come over here and work with this group. So what you're going to do when you guys, you three will work together, you will introduce yourself to your teammates in your triad. So make sure you know each other's name. And then talk about what you wrote about. What are your ideas? We're going to throw up our general brief ideas. It doesn't have to be beautiful or artistic, so that everybody can hear what's going on and we can use those examples to actually build out a plan.
And also here, we have the Auburn IMG page that Kathy is in charge of. She's in the IMG section. And they have many of these areas that we talked about today, Respondus, Canopto, Canvas, all these things that can help you get started in that. And you can go to their page and reference all of their information, or you're welcome to get in contact with Kathy directly as well. But, yeah, that was a side.
Yeah, that's good, thank you. Yeah, that's good. So, as we finish it out, there are some times in the semester that you know you're not going to be there, right? So like conferences, it might be a good idea to start practicing taking elements of your course online in a deliberate way when you know you're not going to be there. So say I'm going to go to Chattanooga March 1st through 3rd, and I teach on Tuesday, Thursday, theoretically. So I'll miss a Tuesday class. I know I'm not going to be there. And I know what they're supposed to be doing. So I can generate according to this plan, right? Which is basically think about what you want to do, list outcomes. Use what existing resources, because the world is your oyster, again, in terms of the YouTube and the internet have all kinds of stuff online. The shorter the better, I'll tell you that much. And then make a Canvas quiz. I could do that with enough time, so that part of what you want to do is give yourself time to practice, so that when it's time to do things quickly, you already have the skill set and you've tried it before.
And what these are, these links, are just some basic information, and they kind of step through the different processes that you can go through. This is a quick start guide, just quick options, and the next one is actually some of the options you have for flipping, and then the third one are some of the hurdles you hit when you try to flip. So it's just kind of a set of scenarios for you to go through, and that's the resources. And then, of course, don't forget your resource of the IMG.
Yay! So thank you for your time today.